everyone. So welcome back to my channel. So first I like to start off with, if there are any Rick and Morty fans, I just want to show you my cool new t-shirt. Says, says get swifty, has Rick and the show me what you got heads that came in that episode when everyone thought the world was ending and they had to please the heads in the sky. It's a really cool episode. So for those of you who don't watch Rick and Morty, I recommend it. For those who like adult cartoons, I recommend it. It's a pretty cool new theme that they have. I didn't think I'd like it at first, but my boyfriend told me about it and I started watching it, and then I was like, oh, it's so clever. It's very creative. Okay, so welcome back to the fifth episode of A Fat Girl with Anxiety. And I know my videos tend to run a little long, and so that's something I want to work on. Trying to keep it short, but also get to the point short, and still memorable in a way. So today I thought about a topic that would probably be good and helpful to others that have probably went through the same thing when it comes to complexion of your weight. And it has to do with being called names. It has to do with doubting that you'll ever look attractive in a way, and it has to do with maybe people always putting you down. So when I was younger, I would always be told certain things, and I'm sure if you recall from my last videos, is that I would be very traumatized in a way by what people would tell me. Because I was so little, I assumed that's what I should learn. That's how I should be. I should look a certain way. Hair. And what was it that, looking back at it, I wish I had a tougher shell to just not let those get to me. But when you have someone that's close to you or someone that you look up to tell you those things, you're gonna think, oh my gosh, like, they must be right. They must think I look like this, and therefore I do, and therefore I should change. And that held me back a lot from building up my confidence and my self-esteem and my pride. And I knew there was a part of me. Sorry, forgot I got an alarm and it went off and I had to do it again. Okay, so what I was saying was, I knew that in my childhood that there was a part of me that was confident without the need of anyone to tell me. I knew that there was beauty inside me. I knew that there was more to me than what was on the outside. And that's what a lot of people struggle, and mainly girls, is because, they feel that they're judged by their looks. They feel that, if they're too big, they, are not as attractive, or if they're too pear-shaped or not that many hips, or they're too skinny. Like, even that, some girls that are too skinny may want a guy, but the guy was probably more interested in girls who are thicker. Like, it happens to everybody. We all have a complexion of something, of some sort, and if you don't, then kudos to you. That's awesome. So I just hope that what I will tell you will have some impact or some influence to those who may have been told similar things by their family or friends, and even like in a joking way. I know family likes to joke, but sometimes we're too sensitive for that. I know I was. So as being younger, like I said, I wish I was stronger to fight through what I was told. There are times where I was told, I was too big. Obviously, I needed to lose weight. I need to work on this, work on that. My legs were too thick. Everything was just too thick. Some were very harsh. I won't give too many harsh ones. Just do that. It's a personal thing. Like, it's part of my personal life that doesn't need to be shared at this moment. But I know that there were things that were told that made me feel that I would never lose the weight, or that I need serious help to lose the weight. That's what I felt. And that most of my back problems came from my weight, but that wasn't it at all. I have scoliosis, so And yeah, looking back at it, it's like I should have told myself, no, that's not how it is. But what can you do, right? The more important thing is that you, whether you're told all this when you're younger or even now, is that you get to the point where you can find yourself and your value, and where you don't feel that your weight defines you. Because for a long time, long time, I thought I'm not that great of a person because I weigh this much. I thought I could be a better person if I weighed less. Those were the thoughts that would run into my head a lot. And because so many things were being thrown at me, that it made me self-conscious. It made me feel worried about how I look and what I wore and what brought out the best features of my body. I was told, you should wear this because it makes your body look good. And if I wore something like a t-shirt, I was told, no, it makes you look bigger, take that off. So there was no win. Or I had to wear like those waist fajas. In Spanish is fajas, but you know, slimming waists or vests or whatever, just so I could look better. Now I do that by choice, but that's so I can sweat more when I work out at the gym. And so as positive as I'm sounding about this whole experience, deep down in that past, it really affected me and took a toll on my lifestyle, because I never thought I was ever going to be good enough because of all those comments. I always thought, oh, I guess this is just me. I'll never be good enough. I'll just be like this for the rest of my life. And I have to accept it. And slowly as you get older, you start thinking differently. As I got older, yes, it started going down a little bit, only in the sense because school started coming in. When I went to college, I was more concerned about school and all that. But I still had that side of me that would maybe cry every other night or be upset because of how I look, and just contemplate on whether I should maybe do something for myself or do something because I don't want to look like this anymore. Because when I was younger, I did most things because I was told to do them. They were never my choice. I never really wanted to lose weight, even though I felt like I should because I was told. So see, that's where my mind switches off. I don't know if it happens to anyone else, but I struggled a lot where I did want to work out, but if I'm told to work out, I will not do it. Or if I want to eat healthier and I'm forced to eat healthier by someone else, I won't do it. It's one of those things where I don't want to do it because you're telling me to do it, and it's not by my choice. You're influencing me to do something that I want to do on my own. I want to pick up on my own. And it was a struggle because, see, at the same time I wanted to lose weight, but as soon as I talked about my weight loss, I had expectations to face and meet, and that's what took the fun out of it. That's why I never wanted to do it anymore. I never wanted to go running or to the gym, because I'm always asked, did you go, did you go, did you go? I was literally monitored if I went to the gym, if I ate healthy, if I did this, if I went on a walk, if I went on a run. That suffocated me, because then it's like, if I'm doing it because someone's expecting me to do it, not because I want to do it. I was stuck there for a good 2 years, not wanting to, doing it, not doing it, because I didn't know if I had the mentality to just do it, regardless of what people told me, regardless if they say I should go do it. And to develop the strong character that if I don't go and someone tells me, why didn't you go? I said, because I did not want to, and I don't need to feel bad for not going. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I believe how I finally was able to take over this side and just come to peace with, I know I say peace a lot, sorry, come to peace with how I how I feel about myself. It's just later on you have to shut everything out. Like, it's just you in this head. It's just you and what you want. And it might take some time because, like I said, it took me years to finally get to a place where if someone tells me, oh, you should go to the gym, and I say, oh, I do go to the gym, and I'm working out quite nicely and I'm seeing progress, because that's what I am seeing. I am honestly very proud of the steps that I took to change my lifestyle, to better myself, and to put discipline in something that I know I have. A lot of my friends say I'm such a hard worker, I am very disciplined. And that's why it's like, if I have that, I should put it into something that I want. Like, if I want to get something, I should use that discipline, use that skill to get what I want. So all those comments did hurt. All those jokes hurt. They broke my heart every single time I heard them. And every time it came up, and whenever it was with family, whenever it was with friends, or whenever someone just had a nasty comment to me, I've been told that from a stranger that I was too fat and the law would have to make tickets for me. I think because you reach your limit to how much people can hurt you. And once you reach it, you're going to eventually say, you know what? This does not define me. I am a good person. I help when I can. I treat others fairly. I treat others the way I wish to be treated. And if I am not treated in such a way, then I will not waste my time to hate on something like that. It takes so much more energy to hate than to be happy. Because when you're happy, it's just easier. You're just like, okay. Sure, trying to make yourself happy can be a struggle, but to feel happy is easier than to feel angry. And you get more tired when you feel angry, especially mentally, because you're so focused on the negative part of it, rather than just to say, you know what, if someone tells you, oh, you're a little too big, then you should be like, I may be larger than most, but that's okay, and I'm okay with that. I know I was never the thinnest girl alive, but it's okay. And I only hope that those who watch this video can fight that too. And I don't expect you to fight it overnight, because every night was a struggle with me. Every day I thought that with myself. I said, I'm just not good enough. I'm just not appealing enough. I'll never be as skinny as some of my friends. I'll never be as skinny as some of my family members. And then you just get to that point where you're like, oh my gosh, I am a damn good person, and I have people that love me for me. And I stress this a lot, because when you have people that really see the value in you, it's going to make your journey a little bit easier. I cannot tell you how happy I am to just have friends that are not embarrassed to be around me, that I have friends that love me and will show me off as their best friend and just compliment me and bring out the best in me. I also am grateful for friends that are honest with me. If something doesn't bring out my best feature, physically or personality, I am very grateful that they come to me and tell me, because I had to also learn constructive criticism. That's something that is okay, because it's just to bring out the best in you and to see what you can improve, but for the better of yourself. You always just have to remember that there are people that will love you and care for you no matter how you look. And if there's ever a time that a friend comes to a concern for your weight, make sure that your friend is going to come from a good place. There are friends that come because of selfishness or because of embarrassment. But if a friend just come to you and concerned, like, just be careful because I don't want you to get sick, that's one thing. That's always good to have people that care about you in the healthy way. Not because, I don't want you to look too big because, you're my friend. I don't want to be next to that. Those friends, no, are not good. So I leave you with this. Stay strong through all those comments. Don't let them get to you. And as much as they hurt, because they will hurt, you know, they will hit some spots, and maybe some more than others. But once you get through all of that, and then you build that self-esteem to the point where someone can tell you those same comments now, as if someone were to tell me right now, oh, you're fat, honestly, I'd probably say, yeah, I am a little fat, and that's okay. But that's for you to analyze, and for me to deal with in my way, on my terms, and on my time. If you'd like to hear more about some stories like this, some ideas that I've been through, or situations I've been through, and ideas of how I got through it, and maybe more about how happy I am now about my physical appearance, or if you want to hear more about my fitness journey, because I'm trying my best to just improve myself, just go ahead and click the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I only hope to at least motivate someone in my life. A stranger that would come to me and say, you know, because of your videos, I understand and I feel a lot better about myself. And I hope one day I can reach out to someone like that. And if I reach out to many, then that would just make my heart so happy. Alright, so just stay positive. Remember that you have people that care about you. And if you feel like you don't, find someone that does. Because I know someone will care about you in a way that you'd want to be cared for. Okay, bye guys.